lang po namin kung ano po yung kaya namin. And for us po, ng mga rookies last year, parang ito na po yung time namin para i-show din po, not just for everyone. And ito rin yung way namin para maano namin yung trust ng coaches sa amin. So, parang inaano na namin, minamaximize na namin tong time na to para ipakita kung ano yung kaya namin.
And there you have it. That was Kay Bombita from the National University. Titignan nga natin kung magpapakita nga ang kanilang mga rookies. Up next, we also have Charity Rockwell coming from Xavier University.
I think po, kahapon wala kami communication po each other. Tapos, teammate po namin, kami po lahat is nanibago po sa court. At yun po talaga i-adjust namin sa ngayon sa second game namin sa NU po. Mag-communicate po inside the court talaga. At talagang mag-first ball po kami para maka-play po kami. I-prepare na lang po talaga namin yung sarili namin at saka bigyan sila ng magandang laban po talaga.
There you have it. Charity Rockwell from Xavier University will get to see if they can get a win for today. Can the UAAP champs continue to redeem greatness, or will these ladies from Cagayan steal the spotlight? As we find out in a few. But now you can watch the 2024 Shakey Super League National Invitationals live on the Smart LiveStream App. That is free and open to all networks, Smart Sports and Shakey Super League Facebook, and Puso Pilipinas on Facebook and YouTube. We are also live on TV, Solar Sports. A thrilling second game we have before we head on to our quarterfinals that will happen start with tomorrow. So before that, let us see for some volleyball action.
University Northern Mindanao selection. And then kung they can bounce back from their loss yesterday, and of course for on the other side of the court we have here Kay Bombita as well as Pono will try to bring more impact para nga dito sa NU Lady Bulldogs. In our match at hand, team 2 natin ang National University kontra dito Xavier University Northern Mindanao selection. Good afternoon, maayong udto sa lahat ng ating mga manonood dito. The action continues for our last day of the preliminary round. Rafi Cristobal pa rin dito alongside with John Panerio. Exciting games na naman ang hatid sa atin day 3 ng ating Shakey Super League National Invitationals. We'll talk about our team standing so far. Ito nga NU kakalabanin itong Xavier University para naman dito sa Pool B. So far, USD on top here with 1 win and 1 loss. Since alam naman natin kahapon, sweep na yung nangyari kontra dito sa Team Region. 5-setter match loss against University of Batangas para naman dito sa Pool C. All set and done na ready to for our quarterfinals tomorrow. FTU and itong USPF para naman dito sa Pool D.
And of course, for our Pool D, still, it could be anybody's game because may laban pa itong USC kontra Litransol. That's also one of the games that we need to watch out here today.
Abang-abang. Naman, Jong, pag-usapan natin itong previous game ng National University kontra sa Enderon Colleges.
Well, I must say that NU really, coming to every game really prepared. Please not underestimate your opponent, as we can see when it comes to attack. Blocking, service cases, total dominance yung pinakita dito ng NU Lady Bulldogs kontra Endran. Considering that they gave out more 3 points to kontra Endran, still managed to win the game on their debut game here in the National Invitationals 2024.
The UAAP champions showed no signs of rust in their opening match kontra nga dito sa Entrance Colleges. Of course, led by none other than Vanji Alinsog. She scored 13 points, 12 attacks, and 1 ace from that game. Alam naman natin, siya yung isang starter na galing nga dito sa NU title winning squad in the recent UAAP season 86. Pero pinakita natin dito talaga yung exposure at
Yes.
yung maturity.
And also, of course, let's credit it to Alinsug, but that game contra Endurance, Nene actually excelled, and that is something that Nene should be really proud of. Because Alinsug, Bumbita, Belo, actually everybody could be that time best player of the game, but of course, Alinsug doing the damage here for NU.
Meanwhile, para sa Xavier University Northern Mindanao selection, yesterday, they fell short kontra dito sa Entrance Colleges.
Well, I must say that is their first game here in the National Invitation. At sabi nga ni Charity, they feel that it's quite a different environment for them. So maybe there is some jitters, some nerves during their first game, but let's see if they're already, at ease with the environment, and let's see the improvement here contra NU.
And you mentioned Charity Rockwell scored 8 points from that game, 7 attacks with 1 block. We, of course, expecting her to do her thing for this second game, pero she will be needing some help from her teammates.
Certainly big help, a lot of help from Xavier University.
Pero tingnan natin kung paano mag-perform this time around ang Xavier University. So, everything set. Ngayon, lalanin natin ating teams and players.
Participants for today's game. Starting with the Xavier University Crusaders. Led by team captain number 7, Yana Loyola. And their first libero number 9, Crystal Taganas. Make way for their teammates. Number 2, Hannah Bonghanoy. Number 3, Marinelle Rubacton. Number 5, Jules Kate Modyonga. Number 6, Princess Batumalaki. Number 8, Pia Culiao. Number 10, Rosa Zuelio. Number 12, Jane Gonya. Number 14, Kapan Madronio. Number 16, San Demenzo. Number 17, Nick Bianco. Number 18, Charity Rockwell. And their second libero is number 4, Daniele Ponce. Now let's meet their opponents, the National University Lady Bulldogs. Led by team captain number 14, Erin Pangilinan. And their first libero, number 5, Zaira Hardio. Make way for your teammates. Number 1, Natasha Bombita. Number 2, Maui Mauricio. Number 3, Abigail Tonyo. Number 6, Bash Unsu. Number 9, Aisha Gallo. Number 10, Alexa Mata. Number 16, Jocelyn Salazar. Number 17, Chap Maya. Number 19, Celine Marsh. Number 21, Myrtle Escanlar. Number 23, Carlin Tizon. And their second libero is AC Cepana. Our officials for match number 10. First referee, Paul Henry Pramil. Second referee, Alvin Natabla. Now let's meet the starters. First, for the National University Lady Bulldogs. Led by team captain Bill Buffer, number 14, Erin Pangilinan. Opposite hitter, number 1, Natasha Bombita. Center, number 3, Abigail Pono. Outside hitter, number 6, Van Alinsul. Middle blocker, number 9, Aisha Delio. Outside hitter, number 21, Myrtle Escalar. And their starting libero is number 5, Sarah Hardio. The coach for the Lady Bulldogs is Norman Miguel. Now let's meet the starters for the Xavier University Crusaders. Led by team captain, Bill Blocker, number 7, Yana Loyola. Outside hitter, number 3, Marinel Lumonto. Catcher, number 5, Jules Kate Bodjongan. Outside hitter, number 12, Jane Donya. Opposite hitter, number 17, Nick Bianco. Middle blocker, number 18, Charity Rockwell. And their starting libero is number 9, Crystal Tagana. The coach for the Crusaders is Mark Anthony Boysen.
For our starting lineup, dito muna sa Lady Bulldogs, we have Melo at Sug Pono, Bombita Escandar Pangilinan. Starting defender, we have Ardio. On the other side of the court, para dito sa Xavier University, we have Yongkog, Rockwell, Donya, Magdod, Loyola, Bodjongan, and starting defender, we have Taganas. Just like that, we are already here sa ating final day ng ating prelims. Tomorrow, we'll be heading on sa ating quarterfinals. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite Pilipinas pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
Well, right now, Daphne, many must say that this is a David Goliath kind of game, but for me, there is some lessons that both teams could actually learn. For any, of course, the lesson of not underestimating the opponent. Of course, for Xavier naman, the lesson of courage and determination. Let's see kung kanino lesson will materialize here after this match.
So far, first point belongs to Charity Rockwell. Ito natin dyan. Ibigay agad dito. Magkaroon na ng one-side ball si Rockwell. Perfect first ball, courtesy of Cardio. Yongan, back set. Medyo dinagustuhan ni Nanas. Pono. Not gonna work. Great floor defense here. Cardio was there. And Myrtle will be getting that point from the back row.
And right now, yes, and you might miss the services of Bella Belen, of Alayna Solomon. But the good thing about that, this might be a good training ground for Bombita, for Escandar to step up and showcase their talent here in this tournament.
Perfect opportunity for them to light on artists nila to showcase. And alam mo yun, meron kasi ng qualification, especially the upcoming UAAP. But that will be a point para nga dito kay Byongkog.
And just like that, you know, sometimes if you cannot outpower your opponent, then outsmart them. Simple as yung using the hand of the block for her advantage.
And that will be a service ace delivered here by Rockwell. And this serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite Pilipinas pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
And for Xavier University, we could also use the serving department not only to neutralize the defense pattern of NU, but to score a point as well for their squad.
So far, magandang distribution dito ni Pono. This time, that point will belong to Bombita.
And now Bombita already on board here for National University.
Now, Belo under to the net there. Courtesy this time around from their kapitana, Erin Pangilinan.
Erin Pangilinan, over the years, not only a very good contributor when it comes to points, but a very good leader as well inside the court, very vocal, and if they're started right now, kailangan talaga dito yung moral support ni Erin Pangilinan.
Combination play, that will work. Hitting zone 1 out of the Xavier University.
Well, for Xavier, they have a very good passing, and that's what you get if you have a good pass. Believe in your setter and turn that set into points. Good job there coming from Lumaktod.
Mono. Back set to Bombita.
Again, Bombita scoring on the opposite side of the court. Really interesting story here for Bombita. You know, kausap ko siya kanina Daphne, and sabi niya sa akin, sabi daw kaya ng auntie, it's great that her auntie has getting all the because the lack of thing in the UAP.
And that little push. That will definitely work here for the blue shirts.
Good transition dito on the side of Xavier University. I really like how are they trying to outsmart and actually good third point here for their squad. Very effective.
High ball will not work. And that will be an attack error. Pero
Yeah.
ito, ganda ng galaw ng Xavier University. Mukhang
Exactly.
alam mo yun from yesterday's game, for sure, they were able to gain a lot of lessons. Even I was actually able to speak with Coach Marcano. Sa akin na, alam mo yun, there's really nothing to lose dito sa mga kind of tournaments na maraming experience nila, pero a lot of learnings.
Exactly, Daphne. Well, for Xavier, over time they can go back to this day and, you know, they can draw courage and demonstrate that they can be whatever they want to be in the future here in volleyball.
So far, ito, lamang ng isang national university, pero nakikita natin 1 point after another. Let's see which team will bring us to our first technical timeout. Another steady serve there. Myrtle was there to defend. They go to Vange with authority. And so it's the Lady Bulldogs who will be bringing us to our first technical timeout. 2-point lead para sa NU.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Still here at the first set for our game between the NU Lady Bulldogs going up against itong ang Xavier University.
And right now, Daphne, Xavier actually doing wonderful, a marvelous job here when it comes to passing. And also when it comes to conversion, it's not just a couple of errors were committed, but definitely they're doing wonderful compared yesterday.
Jong, you've mentioned and you were actually able to witness how Xavier University performed. Pwede mo bang bigyan kami ng gist what happened kahapon, and so far comparing yung alam mo yung first set nila kahapon today?
Well, actually, Daphne, I feel as if that these girls, may konting jitters yesterday, an unfamiliar territory. Yesterday, you know, from Mindanao, playing here in Metro Manila. But right now, you see the adjustment right away. Very narrow gap lang between NU.
Pero
Ato
ngayon,
nga
time
gusto
out
man
muna.
ginagpuan doon. Oo nga. Okay naman, balak ma off the block lang. Okay? Mawala man sa reception ginang bola basta kan. Okay? Then tiga ka ilili. Oh. Kato ha, pag siya na ang first ball, then go ta sa combination. Ipakaya na to. Okay? Sige, let's go, let's go. Dili ta palayo. Okay, dili ta palayo kay kapoy kayo apas. Okay? Normin.
And that huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
And you know what, Daphne? Good thing, no? Medyo, I understand some Bisaya, specifically Ilonggo. But before that, Daphne, let's hear from Hannah from the court side.
I was able to talk to Vanji and Erin earlier today at naikwento nga nila ang kanilang recent Korea trip. They shared that it was a fun trip. They were able to try extreme rides and Korea street food in those 5 days that they stayed there. When asked about their thoughts on their rookies playing for this game, Erin shared that this game is meant to improve them and their last game. She also insisted na madaling maging masaya kapag maganda ang game o performance. Kaya naman, as they play this game against these selected players from Xavier University, they should easily adjust and give them respect. Ika niya nga na, let's show them what NU as a brand.
Thank you so much, Hannah, for that report. And alam naman natin dito, yung NU's branding,
Yeah,
gusto talaga
of
nila
course.
ipakita dito. And syempre, i-share na agad sa mga rookies natin. And it's really meant to polish things up despite that victory against Enderan College.
Exactly, Daphne. Of course, if you're NU, you want to maintain, you want to keep the supremacy and the expectation of the valuable community in your team. And for Xavier, it is a big challenge, a tall order. But right now, just 1 point lead. Certainly a big adjustment here made from Xavier University.
But an early substitution will be made here by the Lady Bulldogs. Celine Marsh comes in, replacing itong si Myrtle Escanlar. Harjo with that save. Everyone just in all sides of the court, but apparently miscommunication getting that ball. Kaya hindi na natawid ang bola.
Still a good effort for NU. But with that error, Xavier, 9 point for Xavier NU here. And now let's see what will be the play here since NU yung atake dito ngayon.
And they go to Bello, targeting that end line. Kita natin dito sa side ng Xavier University, lahat sila nakaangat, kaya wide gap ang meron sa may likod.
And for NU, good ball distribution dito for Pono. Pangilinan ni now, Bello now activated. So that will be another confusion here on the defense dito naman sa side ng Xavier.
We were talking about composure para dito sa NU. Hindi nila na-anticipate yung bola na yon. Let's see whom they will go to. They go to the right pin. That will be a 1-month block para dito kay Vanj Alinsug.
And you know, Vanj Alinsug, a very powerful spiker. And you couldn't just do a one-man block to Vanj because definitely if not, mag-penetrate yung atake niya. But she'll gonna use that hand to her advantage.
So Vanj Alinsug, not just reliable in terms of attacking, but also in blocking. Oh, speaking of blocking, this time around, that's Bello.
And now, not only on the attacking power here, but on the blocking department, kita natin, pumupuntos na rin dito ang NU.
So that's a 3-point lead. Ganda ng timing ng blockings dito ng Lady Bulldogs. Perfect first ball. Back set here. And they go to the left pin. Rockwell reading that ball. Pono, binigay kay Bello. Defender was there. Balik kay Rockwell. Long rally alert. As Abigail goes to Vanj. What a defense there. No one is really giving an inch here. Balik kay Alinsug ang bola. That off-speed attack will be converted into an error though.
And you know what's the reason behind that long rally, Daphne? Is the superb, not only with NU, is the superb floor defense of Xavier. And I must say, since yesterday, that is something that I can notice. Yung magandang floor defense na pinapakita nga dito ng Xavier University. They are not the tallest of the players, but really very good on coverage.
There was no coverage from that last attack. So that will be another point here for Xavier University. this is just a one-point game. Remember, yesterday Xavier University had a 3 straight setter loss against Endron College, and they're going up against itong ating UAAP champions.
And of course, and right now they are keeping up with the challenge. And if you're a volleyball fan, you must really enjoying the volleyball action you're seeing right now.
And Bombita, unable to kill that ball. Perfect first ball with that beautiful save, and Van Chalinsug silencing Xavier University. And that smart power play of the set was presented by Smart. Live more today.
And Van Chalintug knows exactly where to position, knows exactly that Pono will go to her on the opposite side. And right now, ito, combination na si Pono to secure a point here for her squad.
And they go to Rockwell with that tip. And that will be another error here for the NU Lady Bulldogs. And so far, nakikita natin medyo nagsustruggle din ang NU in terms of their attacks. Maganda yung nagiging intention nila, but yun nga, usually yung atake nila napupunta straight to the net.
Sayang. And if I were Xavier, definitely gonna take advantage with those free points na binibigay dito ng NU.
A chance here to counter for the white shirts. Aspono goes to Marsh. Battle at the net. And this time, it's the blue shirts who will be committing that mistake.
And Daphne, I think for year long, will going to cover Celine Marsh. We covered her just like, you know, in the Girls Volleyball Invitational. Right now, nandito na siya. Right before our own very eyes, as a collegiate tournament na siya. And of course, come preseason, let's see if she will be there. But nice to see Celine Marsh here playing with her ates for NU.
An opportunity here for NU. And that quick swipe, that will work for their Capitana.
And Erin Pangilinan, veteran move. Talagang hinantay niya muna yung blockers na bumaba. And just doing the adjustment mid-air. Simple power tip, yet very effective here for Erin Pangilinan.
So now this is a 3-point game. Bella with that firm serve. They go to the left pin.
Yes, I think it's beyond the antenna, so it's considered outside.
So now this is going to be a 4-point lead para sa National U, 16-12.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
Still here, coming to you live dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Game 2 pa lang tayo for our quadruple header. Exciting matches await us here. Kaya hindi pa huli ang lahat. Pwede pa kayo humabol dito. Invite your friends and families. So far, 4 ang kalamangan dito ng NU.
And I must say that Xavier really challenging. They're keeping up with the challenge here against the UAAP champions.
No first ball. An opportunity here for the white shirts. Aspono. Zero tempo there for Erin Pangilinan.
And of course, as I think the only ates from her batch, Erin Pangilinan would surely stand up here. You know, not only in the scoring department, but especially if medyo na-demoralized na yung team niya, she'll surely be, you know, the figure, a force to be reckoned with here with for NU.
But apparently, that ball will sail out. Double substitution will be made here by Xavier University. As Bonghanoy will come in as well as Madronio. Tignan natin kung anong impact ang hatid nitong dalawang substitutes natin. Because so far, 4. ang kalamangan dito. Serving 17. That's Bungahoy. The setter. Bungahoy from the right pin. Unwanted set. Pono goes to Marsh. Wise attack there. Sabi nga nila, you don't really have to always hit the ball. Alam mo yon, kailangan mo lang talaga lagyan ng variations yung magiging atake mo. And yan ang binibigay sa atin ni Celine Marsh. Pero time out muna ang ipapatawag dito ng Xavier University.
Here's the set. Okay?
Yung blocker mo nandun na sa side ng antena.
Establish siya.
Ipatouch mo lang yung ball. Ipatama.
Girls, paminaw Call ang first ball. Hand, combination, if makaya. Okay? Tawag lang down sa play. If dili gali makaya, then abort mission. Okay? Ayun lang sa, basic lang sa dayon. Okay? If makaya nato, then combination. Make sure na mag-move ilang mga blockers tanan. Kaya naka-stable sila tanan. Tagas pag yung kayo. So ipamove natin ang blockers. Okay?
Tulod lang, sir. Tulod lang.
Norman.
That huddle was powered by Smart LiveStream today.
Well, good time out there coming from Xavier University. Well, ito nga yung blockers ng NU as per the coach really established na because their plays actually quite very tentative already. So it is a challenge for the setter to orchestrate the defense, offense rather, here for Xavier to confuse the blocking here of NU.
And for sure, that timeout was made para mas magising itong Xavier University kasi kanina, dikitan lang. But right now, double substitution din para sa National U. Salazar will come in. As well as itong si Mauricio. So it's 14 serving to 18. Massive serve. Chance here for the blue shirts. Almost a combination play. Pero medyo napasobra lang.
Well, Xavier, they did combination, but apparently yung blockers andun pa din. This will be, something that Xavier really need to work out because it will be hard for them to attack if yung blockers is nababasa yung mga plays na ginagawa nila dito.
So 5-point lead para dito sa NU. And they go to that left pin. That will be a point there coming from Donya. As we take a look at that. Magandang ball distribution dito ni Bonghanoy.
And I like how Donya actually faked that attack. From her approach, you would anticipate na talagang papaluin niya ng malakas. Umatras yung depensa dito ng NU, but last minute mid-air decided to do a power tip.
May set there. Chance here. Mauricio goes to Alinsug. Zone 1.
Yeah.
It seems to be yun ang favorite nitong si Evangeline Sug.
Let's see it
taking
one more.
advantage of that ball.
And let's hit one more time. Daphne, a picture perfect down the line kill. They're coming from Vanje and Linsog.
So 5-point lead for them and just 5 points to secure set 1. One hand set.
Yeah. As we can see, papasok na yung bola on the side of NU. Called a lifting violation dito sa setter nila. And that point, well, good call for our first referee. We're gonna credit that point to NU.
Erin Pangilinan, their team captain. That will be another point here for the white shirts.
And right now, Daphne, yes, that is an ace for Erin Pangilinan, but we're missing now yung service reception na pinamalas, yung wonderful service reception na pinamalas dito ng Xavier during the earlier part of the set. Medyo nawawala na nga dito as we try to end the first set.
Medyo nagiging problema na talaga nila ang first ball. It's preventing the Xavier University to execute a play here. Back set. Well guarded at the net. Pero buhay pa rin ang bola dito. Mauricio to Salazar. Dian Gagana. And that tip will be overcooked.
Well, I understand, Xavier, you want to go sideways when attacking because matangkad itong middle blocker na si Belly. But apparently, yun nga, walang follow through and they're actually underneath that ball. And that will surely be resulting to, to an outside. But let's see if how they going to adjust here as we try to end our first set here.
Mauricio. Para dito. And Salazar will get that point.
Good attack there coming from Salazar. Of course, you don't want to discredit what NU is doing right now, Daf. They're an excellent team, but it is something that Xavier's not doing right now compared on how they started this set. Apparently, the service reception nawala, yung floor defense, even the coverage, medyo na-miss natin here in the latter part of the first set.
So now, National University is at set point at nahirapan na nga umangat dito ang Xavier University. And they go to the right pin. Perfect timing for that blocking. And just like that, National University was able to pull away dito sa ating set number 1. And syempre, ito si Erin Pangilinan. Nakita natin yung mga kargadong service niya rin. And itong magandang blockings ng Lady Bulldogs. So our set number 1 score, 25-15.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
25-15 was our set number 1 score. And ito nga, NU Lady Bulldogs just earning itong ating set number 1 as we see, mas naging confident itong Xavier University comparing their game from yesterday. Pero para dito sa NU Lady Bulldogs, we saw all of their spikers being activated here, courtesy to Pono, of course.
Well, kudos to both teams for having a good floor defense. But it is NU who actually have a loaded services and veteran presence of Erin Pangilinan. Very vocal, nandun talaga. But during the latter part of the first set, sabi ko, medyo nawala yung floor defense dito, yung service reception ng Xavier, which actually we saw during the first part of the set. And dun tayo nagkakaroon ng mahabang rally. The transition, I really love the transition earlier, but apparently, yun nga, the mental toughness of Xavier medyo nawala here as we ended the first set.
25-15 was our score. You've mentioned no first set na, dikitan lang. Pero tingnan natin in terms of attacks, lamang na lamang dito ang NU with 11 compared to 4 only produced by Xavier University.
Total dominance and mastery here shown by NU Lady Bulldogs despite giving away 3 more points dito for Xavier University. Still, NU playing wonderful and magnificent in the first set.
And yan, ang ating TNT Budget Tropa of the Game mag-load na sa inyong suking tindahan. Jong, I wonder how itong Xavier University will perform this time around the second set. Sabi nga natin, mas naging confident sila. Parang mas kabisado na nilang isa't isa the way they move. And kaya mas naging dikit talaga itong ating first set. Although right after that second technical timeout rather, biglang nag-pull away na lang itong Lady Bulldogs.
Well, for me, for Xavier University, they really need to work on first, they have a good for defense, Daphne. They just need to work on conversion and the efficiency on their attacks. But most importantly, this is not every day that this opportunity pumupunta sa mga players, so they need to enjoy and savor every moment here in this tournament. You're facing a champion, so why not enjoy every single moment na nandito ka here in the National Invitationals?
Pono with that save, they go to Bombita.
And Natasha Bombita, Daphne, really living up sa dream na kanyang ate na si Grace Bombita, who actually failed to make it in the UAP as much as she wants. But right now, eto, Grace Bombita must have been really proud dito kay Natasha.
I love that story, Jong. Parang pang courtside stories na yan. They go to Vange. Overcooking that one.
And Vangeline Sog, actually very good. I mean, I think every conference na nakikita ko itong si Vanji, para mas tumataas yung vertical jump niya.
So one apiece. Pero nakikita natin in terms of itong service na natin, no? Medyo nagsustruggle ang dalawang koponan. Probably nanlalamig right after first set.
Well, I think we can say that maybe because of adrenaline, kaya medyo napapalakas ngayon mga services natin dito. But not that one, Daphne.
Vangeline Sog. Alam natin yung notable jump serve nga.
Of course.
Itong si Vange.
And for Vangeline Sog doing a wonderful job, she knows that Xavier somehow actually good, having a good service receive, good floor defense. So that's the reason why she's actually putting some muscle sa mga services niya dito, really challenging the service reception of Xavier.
Vangeline Sog, one of those players para dito sa NU Lady Bulldogs na always present dito sa ating tournament for the Shakey Super League. Harder with that first ball. And that quick attack. This time around, nagpapakilala ulit itong si Mata.
And Mata right now, very good decision as well there for Pono. Mata just responding efficient on that set. Kita mo scrambling yung depensa dito na Xavier. So why not, while they're scrambling, go to your middle and do a middle attack.
But this time around, that jump serve will not work for the Lady Bulldogs, down to a 2-point game.
High risk, high reward jump serve for Vangeline Sog, but that time, medyo napalakas nga.
Pono to Bombita. Ginawa ng paraan yan. That will be a point para dito kay Marinel.
Good decision to go for an off speed and just reading the defense pattern here of NU. Quite an awkward approach already, but a point is still a point, and they're going to take that.
Pono to Marsh. All power coming from that spike.
And I think right now Celine Marsh is in a very good position because she'll be learning firsthand to her veteran ates, Vanji Alinsog, you have Bella Belen, and what an opportunity for a young player to learn, to this international superstars here for NU.
That service with the help of the net push. Vange was there for coverage. Pono goes to Bombita with that bomb.
What a very good, attack there coming from Natasha Bombita. Wow, simply wow. As you can, the approach, Daphne, the follow through, even the vertical jump is really good.
And that smart power play of the set was presented by Smart. Live more today. And apparently Mata will send that straight to the net.
Well, for NU, they must not, be complacent. And you don't want Xavier to pull an upset here. But Xavier, for sure, they must have been really preparing talaga for this match.
Chami with that drop, not gonna work. And apparently that will sail out.
Well, for the set alone, I think that is like the third outside hit dito ng Xavier. I understand that they're trying to do sideways and just, doing a smart move. But those moves should be calculated, Daphne.
What we saw earlier, itong si Coach Mark, despite that attack error coming from Marinel, nakita natin may tapik na binigay itong si Coach Mark, which, kung ikaw yung player, after an error, matatapikan ka ng coach mo, for sure, doon ka magkakaroon pa rin ng confidence na na you don't have to be perfect here in the tournament, na dito ka talaga matututo.
Exactly. And I think that is one of the toughest jobs that a coach can do. And apparently, for me, they're really doing a wonderful one.
So, isang puntos na lang to tie things up. Heavy serve there. Spono chooses Cham. And Chama Aya, with a wonderful attack, will be bringing us to our first technical timeout here in set 2.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
You are still watching the 2024 Shakey Super League National Invitationals live here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Tinanong ko nga kanina si Charity Rockwell kung kamusta naman ang kanilang team dito sa Manila at medyo nahihiya pa siyang sumagot na overwhelming ito lahat para sa kanila. Diin nga niya na naninibago sila sa traffic dito at pati na rin sa mga nakikita nila. Tanong ko nga kung saan na sila nakapasyal at sabi niya dahil busy pa at puro laro, wala pa daw silang masyadong napupuntahan. Pero mamaya, excited na sila dahil first time nga nilang makakapunta sa BGC Taguig. Nabanggit niya din kung gaano sila kasaya sa experience na ito, lalo na't halos lahat sa kanila ay first or second time pa lang dito sa Manila. Kaya naman ito man ang kanilang pwedeng maging huling laro, ay laking pasasalamat nila sa mga pabaon na madadala nila pabalik sa Cagayan at sa kani-kanilang teams.
Thank you so much, Hannah, for that report. But let's head on to this long rally alert. Great effort for both of these teams, pero NU ang nagwagi para sa puntos na yon.
You know what? A very good run for both squads. The attacks of NU neutralized by the good floor defense dito ng Xavier University. But there you go, Maaya activated here on the side of NU, and this will be a very good and tough order here for Xavier to read yung depensa, the opensa dito ng NU.
Celine Marsh, she was blocked. Chance here to counter for the blue shirts. That drop will not work. Cepada defending here for National University. High ball. Abigail goes to Kay. Ball is still in play. They go to Chama Aya with authority.
And Chama Aya, just when you needed her the most, dial number 17 and you're gonna get an instant point courtesy of Chama Aya.
And take note, Chama Aya just celebrated her birthday last Wednesday no ating opening game day. So belated happy birthday, Chama Aya. Going back dito sa naging report ni Hannah, overwhelming nga on the side of Xavier University. But the way they played, especially nitong first set, parang hindi naman sila na-overwhelm. Parang ganado pa sila. But it's also nice to hear those stories na first-timers or second-timers pa lang sila dito sa Manila. So I hope na magiging magandang experience to para sa players ng Xavier University. Pero makinig muna tayo dito sa timeout.
Relax lang, okay? Relax lang, okay? Tawag na. Blocking sa inyo na. And then, wait, doon! Discarte lang! Saan tayo? I-abort lang, Shob. I-abort sa to on sub. I-abort sa on sub. Then, 12, Sean! Sean, number ni mo. 12-16. 12-16. 16. Oh.
And that huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
And Daphne, what I really like here right now for Xavier University is that even though that NU is ahead of, by 1 set and by 5 points here in this set, you cannot see any sense of frustration or, low morale. And I really like that to a player, especially for Xavier, that some of them are first-timers here in Manila. You want to bring home good memories pabalik ng Mindanao. And right now, I know they're enjoying and cherishing these moments as they play against their idols.
But right now, that was a perfect ball placement from that serve courtesy of Celine Marsh. 6-point lead para dito sa Lady Bulldogs.
And also, Enyo, I think they really grooming Celine Marsh here for the upcoming UAAP season. As we can see, after ng Gvel, eto Celine Marsh, pinambato agad dito sa Invitational here.
Pero sa ngayon, 1-2 play. Hatid naman dito ni Abby Pono.
And Pono, well, I just wanna, give a citation here for Pono. Good distribution actually. Good ball distribution. I mean, I think majority of the starters for NU already on board for scoring.
Lahat talaga napapagana dito ni Abigail. Cepado was there for coverage. And apparently, Marsh was trying to set that up, pero double contact violation.
And good eye and good call there coming from our first referee.
Six-point lead for National University. Let's see how itong Xavier University will execute. Back row attack. There was coverage. Vangeline Sug! We saw how the ball was actually slow, pero yung atake niya, bilisan na talaga.
Exactly. And Vangeline Sug just last year rookie. Ngayon naman, she's already taking this role as one of the veterans, as one of the ate, as a reliable spike here for NU.
Vangeline Sug just delivering goods here for NU. Ito naman si Chama Aya. Didn't play during the first set, pero quality minutes agad ang binibigay nito.
And one of the reasons, I think, Daphne, that yung mastery ng possession is ginagawa talaga dito ng NU. Whether you're an open or middle blocker, all of them is a threat in blocking and also can score over in service deck, but not that one.
Mukhang nabati mo, John. Pero so far, just in the second set, 4 points agad ang kino-contribute nitong si Chama Aya. 6-point lead pa rin dito. That was a steady serve. Long ball. Gawan pa rin ang paraan yan ni Vangeline. So, what I appreciate about Vange is hindi siya namimili ng set. Lahat kaya niyang gawan ng paraan.
Look at that.
Kaya Vangeline Sog ang magdadala sa atin sa ating second technical timeout.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok Takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na! Lipat at load na!
Our face of the day is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Imagine, susuportahan na lang. May bonus na pizza kapag galing sa Shakey's. And they go dito sa gitna.
And that is Charity Rockwell, Daphne. Not giving much charity here for NU and scoring a point here for Xavier, and they need more of that, Daphne. You know, if that is a kind of play that would, you know, spark Xavier and to pile up their points, then I think they just need to have a good pass here and to continue to go to Charity Rockwell.
But of course, Charity Rockwell couldn't carry all of that load. Some help ang kailangan niya. Over receiving that one, and the blue shirts will definitely take advantage of that.
And as you can see there, another point here for Xavier. Good presence of mind here.
And Evangeline Sug, not gonna work. And over-receiving that one, kaya hindi na nagawa ng paraan nitong si Byongkog.
But
Ayan.
yeah, and Daphne, I know that you also noticed that after the second technical timeout, umokay ulit yung reception dito ng Xavier, really digging those hard hits na binibigay dito ng NU.
Vange with that jump serve. And that jump set.
Yes.
And now Rockwell making her presence felt here in the second set.
And that's what I've been telling, that, you know, Xavier, once they got a very good setup, they can actually score a point here.
That smart power play of the set was presented by Smart Live More today. And that drop will not work. An opportunity here for the white shirts. Abby setting it up to Bombita. Isa pang tsansa. Abigail goes to Mata.
Good hit coming from the middle there. Well, ngayon, Daphne, in the past transitions, I think it is a battle of middle attackers. As we can see kanina, Charity Rockwell, a couple of points coming from her. Dito naman, Mahaya and Mata really doing damage here on the side of NU.
Substitution ang hatid sa atin ni Coach Mark. Princess Batomalake comes in. Let's see if she can provide some points here for the blue shirts. That will be a point para dito sa Xavier University.
Better conversion, good attacking efficiencies happening here right now in the latter part of the second set. And those good passes, something na nawala during first set. And I'm so happy that Xavier managed to bring back those good reception.
So far, medyo nahihirapan sa first ball itong si IC Cepada. And that's why itong Xavier University tinitake advantage yung ganong bagay.
And right now, I think it is a battle between offense and defense. Xavier, they are not the tallest of the players we have here in this tournament, but the agility and the floor defense naman, dawing-bawi itong girls in blue.
Itong si Coach Mark ng Xavier University, nakasama niya pa lang itong Xavier nga with just 6 months, pero tatlong major tournaments agad ang nasalihan nila. One of which, ito nga ang Shakey Super League National Invitationals. And yung dalawang tournaments na yon, nagkaroon sila agad ng podium finish. But Tizon, nagpapakilala din dito.
And right now, you know the outside hitter prototype ng NU, they have the same form. I mean, you will notice Tizon, Vanja Linsug, Bella Belen, they actually have the same spiking form.
But take note from that last play by Tizon, si Maaya pa yung nag-set up doon, pero timeout muna ang kakailanganin.
Shan, let's go to. Tao, Shan. Gamitin mo lipad, Shan. Ha? Cover lang. Sige lang. Depensa lang. Then, ayaw. Pagitaas sa kung sa setter, okay? Ha? Kaya kung second liner ang setter, ay nablaki. Ay gablakan mo ang setter niya, second liner. Okay? Ay nablaki. Pagitaas lang kung backliner ang setter, okay? Hey, team! Army!
And that huddle was powered by Smart Live More today.
Very chill timeout dito from Xavier. Well, you can expect with a 7-point lead ng opponent, you'll expect the coach to be extra, you know, irritated. But Xavier just really enjoying because it's not every day that you'll be gifted with such opportunity to play in big leagues like this.
Perfect block point there, courtesy of Chama Aya, scoring a point, blocking for NU, and kanina, nakita nga natin, naging setter pa, itong si Cham Cham.
And yun nga, and you really master different kind of skills. Not only, sabi ko sa'yo, even the middle blockers can set, even the outside hitter can actually do blocking, and they're really good. All of them really doing some damage, loaded services from the service deck.
So now double substitution for NU, Mauricio, and Salazar coming back in. That was a steady serve, pero perfect first ball din para sa blue shirts. And they go to the open. Cepeda was there to defend. Vanch from the back row. Ball is still in play. Buhay pa rin ang bola dito. And that push. Back row hit with the help of the net. Cepeda setting it up. Great floor defense there. And from the left pin. Perfect timing for that blockings. Hold your breath. And that will be a point para dito sa NU, courtesy of Tizon.
Good attack there coming from Tizon. But kudos to the good floor defense ng both squads. But again, when Tizon approach, I really, this has been a prototype of of an outside hitter coming from NU. Good approach, really big swing for a powerful hit.
And they go to Chama Aya with an exclamation point.
And Chami Maaya again, getting another point sa gitna. And that will not be possible without that good reception dito ni Vanji Alinsog.
Another loaded serve there. Chance here to counter for NU.
No.
And that cross-court kill will work once again for Tizon.
Tizon coming off the bench. This is a good, a bright side here for NU. Really a big promise that even your players coming off the bench can really contribute a point to your squad.
And kudos din dito kay Mauricio. Kaya nagkakaroon ng confidence itong si Tizon. Chansa para sa National U. Back set. Not gonna work. And from the left pin, unfortunately, 4 touches ang tatawagin natin first referee. And so, Jong, nakita natin dito, total dominance na naman ang hatid sa atin ng National University, and that's why they will be securing itong ating set number 2, 25-13.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion!
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
The Lady Bulldogs escaping itong Xavier University the second time around. But let's see if tables can turn dito sa ating third set. Pero sa ating set number 2, we saw na itong Xavier University, despite being down, we got some energy from their coach. Ang kanilang anchor, got some high five, got those laugh na, alam mo yun, makakapagbigay talaga ng energy for their team.
Exactly, and I wanna, give credit as well to the middle blockers, not only for NU, not only for Mata and Maaya, but Charity Rockwell. They really perform really well. And aside from Alinsog, it is actually Tison coming off the bench really helped the squad to end the second set in highly dominant fashion. And for Xavier University, Daphne, they need to put their best foot forward with a strong desire to win, because if not, this will be their last game here in this tournament.
Kitahan natin, you've mentioned itong si Tizon providing so much impact para sa National University, and also itong si Cham Maaya. So for our set to score 25-13, let's see kung kakapit dito ang Xavier University in terms of attacks. 11 points ang naging lamang dito ng Lady Bulldogs. 1 block for NU, 2 aces, at 1 lang ang binigay sa atin ng Xavier University.
Well, apparently, the errors quite identical naman, but I think the superb floor defense of Xavier did not neutralize the attacking power dito ng NU. And if you're an NU fan, I know you're happy to see that the bench players during the UAAP are now performing really well here in this tournament. A big hope for the future here for NU Lady Bulldogs.
I wonder how Xavier University will react from those 2 sets. Entering itong ating set number 3. And right now, isa-shuffle ulit ni Coach Norman ang kanyang players. And for sure, ito yung perfect chance then for NU really to, discover themselves individually and how they would be cohesive as a team.
Because during the previous tournament, it is not everybody nabibigyan ng chance, Daphne, makapaglaro. And because of this league, here you go. Everybody's given a chance to shine, to showcase their talent in sports against the different kind of schools here across the Philippines.
And take note, nasa ikalawang tournament pa lang tayo for Shakey Super League. Recently, we had itong Girls Volleyball Invitational League. And first point belongs to Xavier University. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
And right now, Xavier, I think they have the best front line right now. You have Byungkog, you have Charity Rockwell.
Perfect first ball from Hardio. That will be a point here. Vangeline Sog delivering another point here for NU.
Well, good anticipation naman sana dito on the side of Xavier. They're able to anticipate kung saan pupunta yung bola ni Van. Just that just, I think that's quite too powerful. Hindi na nila naibalik yung bola dito on the side of NU.
Off speed. And that drop. And Coach Mark even getting that ball. Tumatawa pa siya. Well, just a fun fact, ito nga si Coach Mark. He used to be also a player for Xavier, tapos libero din ang kanyang posisyon. Kaya nakita natin, di ba? One hand save
may
pa.
May potential si Coach doon.
Service ace naman ang regalo sa atin nitong si Abigail Pono.
And Abigail Pono filling in the big shows left. Well, not actually left because Lamina is still part of the roster. But the opportunity for her to showcase yung excellent playmaking niya dito for NU.
Talagang chance para magpakitang gilas ka nga sa mga coaching staff on how you would get their trust. Yun din yung sinabi sa atin ni Kay Bombita earlier.
And right now, Daphne, Pono already have 2 service aces. Set 3 alone. Indeed, a cerebral assassin here for Abigail Pono.
Ang lalim nun, Jong. Chance here for the white shirts. Miscommunication will take a toll for the Lady Bulldogs.
And right now, Xavier really now taking advantage with the free points na binibigay dito ng NU.
And so far, kailangan din magkaroon ng solusyon nitong Xavier in terms of their first ball. Hardo with that perfect chance here. for the Lady Bulldogs. Pono chooses Bello
Wow.
from the middle, hitting that line.
And I like how Bello is actually doing some clutch sa attack niya, especially in the middle. Kita mo, lihis na lihis. It's really hard to defend if you are at the back row.
3-point lead for National University as Jules back set. That was a high ball. Pono. And this time around, ito naman si Escanlar mag-ingay sa set 3.
Good job there coming from Escanlar. The too powerful for that to get and bring back that ball to NU.
I remember Myrtle Escanlar as well as Evangeline Sog. Ang gandang introduction ang binigay nila sa atin way back noong 2022 sa Shakey Super
I
League.
remember.
Mga rookies pa lang sila from that one. And that will be a point for Xavier University.
And I remember, those times during the inaugural season nga Daphne ng Shakey's, you have Escanlar. They're, we saw them, they grew right before our own eyes, and right now, they're becoming a very reliable spiker here on the side of NU.
As second stringers, and then yung first set of players mo for NU, sobrang solid. So you just really have to be prepared every time na bibigyan ka ng chance nitong si Coach Norman kasi hindi mo talaga alam kung kailan ka biglang kakailanganin. No first ball. Back set from that right pin. And that will be blocked out.
Good job there coming from Xavier University, because sometimes yun talaga, if you really cannot outsmart your opponent, then, if you cannot outpower them, then outsmart them. Use the hands, to get a check ball or maybe an off-the-block point. And for the past couple of points, yun nga ginagawa dito ng Xavier.
Great point there. Kasi grabe din yung timing nitong National University in terms of their blocking. So, why not be wise in terms of your attacks kung medyo nababother ka kasi ang tataas
Exactly.
at kumbaga nakapayong kasi sa'yo eh.
And they can actually use that to their advantage. Let's see if that will continue here.
But apparently, hindi yon gagana this time around as Salazar will be getting that point. And the Lady Bulldogs will be bringing us to our first technical timeout, 8-5.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok Takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
And this fun family pizza of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. It's nice to see some supporters for National University. And syempre may kasama pa tayong kiddos dyan. So everyone is really invited and welcome
Of
dito
course.
sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium.
And just like that family, train them young, di ba? Yung mga kids natin, build the interest in them to play volleyball, and who knows, di ba? That little kid could be a superstar in the next years.
Malay mo, no? Sa mga susunod na taon, sila na yung naglalaro dito at
Diba?
kino-cover ni Jong.
Kino-cover pa din natin sila, di ba?
And now, 4-point lead for National University. Steady. First ball. Hardy was there. Pono, jump set. And Salazar.
Etong si Salazar Daphne, just, very quiet, very tame, but the talent, imagine, she hit that ball from the pipe and still managed to score a point here for NU.
Parang, kumbaga, easy-peasy lang for Salazar yung mga nagiging attempts niya dito.
Oh.
Great pancake saved there, but nope.
Yeah, I think that is no good. Oh, that is good pancake. I think the violation there, Daphne, was double violation. Well, sayang yung pancake doon.
Chance here for Xavier University to come up and build up something in here.
Yeah.
And speaking of, ito, regalo agad ang bibigay sa atin. Itong si Lumaktod.
And that is part of their game plan. You know, use the hands of the blockers and try to score a point from the service line.
That will be a point here for National University.
But National University, you know, their team is really known to be the home of one of the, you know, the home of the best spikers, and you know, in recent memory.
Pero Jong, gusto ko itong naging comeback nitong si Myrtle Escanlar. She was part of the starting six. Biglang pinaupo ni Coach Norman ngayon. Nagbabalik dito sa set 3, providing defense and attack points for NU. And Evangeline Sog. Too sweet for that attack. Unable to handle well na ng Xavier University.
Yeah, you cannot imagine, you know, the power that lies behind that tame, sweet image of Evangeline Sog. Certainly a silent operator here on the side of NU.
But apparently that will be a mistake on the side of NU. Take note, 4 lang itong kailangan habulin ng Xavier University to tie things up. And make that 5 after that error.
Well, I think Xavier here is trying to put some muscle, to put some load sa mga services nila and try to shatter itong service reception ng NU just to destroy yung passing at yung setup dito ni Pono sa kanyang mga spikers. But apparently, yun nga, medyo napalakas and that is quite too wide.
Cham with its service.
Oh.
And that will be a point here, courtesy of Donya.
And Daphne, I told you, this is Xavier's game plan. Put some load and muscle on your services and use the hands of the blockers to your advantage. And as we can see, right there, Xavier scoring via check ball.
Now it's 9 serving, 13. Pono, underhand set. And that will be an immediate point here coming from Tizon, fresh from the bench.
And Tizon, since pinasok siya dito ni Coach Norman, she's been delivering goods here for NU. And that attack, well, I thought that's going to go outside because lack of follow through, but yeah, it still catches the end line here.
And that's just really a threat for the National University because you wouldn't know kung sino ang pupuntos. Every time na magkakaroon sila ng chance, minamaximize talaga nila yan.
And you know, if everybody's scoring for your team, that is a nightmare naman to the opponent because magugulo yung depensa mo. Di mo alam kung sino babantayin mo. Just like that, Belo scoring again from the middle.
Belo, what a hit there. And that smart power play of the set was presented by Smart Live More today. So right now, 5-point game.
Oh.
And they set it up. And the Lady Bulldogs just took advantage of that over-reception. Kaya 6-point lead ang ibibigay sa atin ng NU, 16-10. Total confidence we're seeing coming from the white shirts.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok saya 50 na. Lipat at load na.
This Shakey Super Fan of the Day is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. We got some supporters for the NU Lady Bulldogs once again. Nakita natin mukhang from Celine Marsh pa ito.
Oh.
May picture pa ni Celine.
I think even on Gville, baka sinusuportahan na talaga nila si Celine.
Celine Marsh also producing points here for NU and an attack error apparently for Xavier University.
And I think Byungkog just trying to get some check there. But unfortunately, wala. And that will be an error on the side of Xavier.
Tignan natin kung babakura na talaga ng NU Lady Bulldogs ang kanilang 7-point lead. Myrtle off the blockers from that hit.
And right now, you know, if we could only make these 7 players we have for NU to be the best player of the game, if ever na manalo sila, I think we can because everybody's really contributing well here on the side of NU.
Then, balik na depensa, okay? Play smart, less error, ano lang. Then, Kit, ipamove lang ilang blockers, Kit permente. Then, ayun lang dito, at 1 and 9 lang ang bola sa wing na to. Kaya para at least makuha na the 2 permitted sa down the line, ma-check ball and ma-away. Let's go! Hey, team!
Play smart and less error. Yan nga ang sinabi nitong si Coach Mark. And I hope mapuput into action itong Xavier University because despite being down by 8 points, sobrang kalmado pa rin itong si Coach Mark.
Totoo. And I think for Xavier, more than winning, they really want experience here. And as of this time, they are all. I can consider Xavier is already a winner on their own right in terms because the experience you can carry that. And sabi ko nga someday they can draw back to this day and draw some courage, di ba? And who knows? That could help the improvement of their valuable program.
And now Jong, substitution for both of these teams. Etong si Bea will come in for Xavier University. Meanwhile, Mauricio for NU. Mauricio to Escanlar. Andun ang defenders for Xavier. Chance here to counter. They go to Myrtle.
Wow. Well, just everybody contributing here on the side of NU. And Escanlar really unbothered there with the blocking for Xavier.
We're just also witnessing with how experienced coach etong si Coach Norman Miguel with how he shuffles his players. Myrtle had, you know, a slow start, but right now, a perfect comeback for her. And this time naman, si Belo ang magbibigay ng score.
Good floater dito. Belo. Kita mo yung unexpected biglang. It's the beauty of having a good floater. Pag nag-serve ka, you don't know kung kailan lalapag yung bola. Just like that, Daphne, just right on cue.
Back-to-back service aces for Belo. And we do know itong National University, they are known for those strong serves. Hindi lang yung mga jump serves nila, pero may target talaga sila.
Yes.
Kargado. Kaya mas nagkakaroon talaga ng problem itong Xavier University. So far, itong si Belo, 9 points already. Access denied.
And access denied there. Coming from the Great Wall of Maaya.
Great Wall of National University. So a timeout will be called here.
Natigala, nagdiri mo. Pero sila, play smart lang. Pagtaas sa galing kayo, tirado naman yun. So, ikuan lang. Ay, drop mo lang. Then, sigit-sigit na lang tayo. Ay, para mo drop lagi ako na to. Then, balik ka ng depensa. P, padoon lang. Kayo sa center. Then, panukad, P. Panukad. Ha? Yung tala, panukad. Hey, team!
And that huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
And there you go. No pressure, I know, for Xavier. But you just want to test your limits and how far you can go and push yourself. I know that is quite a very big gap compared to NU. But just try to score a point, to pile a point, and let's see kung gaano kalayo yung mararating dito ng Xavier.
And that will be blocked out here as a point will be given here para sa Xavier University.
This is a 10-point lead here for NU. But for Xavier, just play with all your heart, with all your might.
Chamaaya once again.
And, you know, Chami Maaya, from the first time that she played in the second season of the preseason, kita mo the potential. And right now, she keeps on improving and improving every season.
We can recall nung si Sheena Turing, she was ailing her
yes.
injury. It was
Remember,
Chamaaya who was also, you know, doing those goods para dito sa National University.
And even though Sheena Turing, I think, suffered an ACL still during the second season of Shakey's, they managed to be back-to-back champions, Daphne.
But right now, for our Shakey Super League National Invitationals, magkakaroon tayo ng bagong kampiyon after DLSU begged off. So, it's pretty interesting kasi sino ang magiging ating champions this time around. But right now, at match point na, itong Lady Bulldogs. And that attack will go out. And instantly, National University will be getting their second victory here in the tournament. Kita natin what a run made here by Xavier University. We saw how confident itong Xavier, especially nitong first set, but they seem to be struggling nga doon sa first ball, kaya nagkaroon na rin sila talaga. Nahirapan sila makapag-execute ng play.
But of course, let's give some citation din dito sa Xavier University. Good story defense, Daphne. Well, there are some transition, there are some plays na na-challenge din. Yung depensa at yung opensa dito ng NU. And there's not really nothing to be ashamed of. As you can see, all smiles here for the girls in blue. I mean, as if they actually already won this match. They gain experience, they gain momentum, and that is a good job here for Xavier.
So for our final scores, 25-15, 25-13, and 25-13, National University Lady Bulldogs escaping their odds.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
TNT TikTok takeover na! Tuloy-tuloy na live selling. Tuloy-tuloy na food talk. Tuloy-tuloy na dance talk. Para may only TikTok, mag-TNT TikTok Saya 50 na! Lipat at load na!
Another victory for the National University Lady Bulldogs. Of course, nakita din natin ng first set, medyo nagkakadikitan mga, but of course, itong ating reigning UAAP champions just really prevailed for this match.
Exactly, Daphne. And I must say, they really move as if they are really a well-oiled machine. And kita mo, here in our playoff bracket, since we've already identified yung teams na makakapasok, most of the teams na makakapasok sa quarterfinals natin. So it will be NU going against USPF in the quarterfinals, and FEU and Enderan still. We need to know kung sino makakatapat nila dito sa do-or-die quarterfinals natin.
So the playoff bracket, itong ating quarterfinals picture, matatapos yan, ma-finalize natin yan later
Oh,
after
yes.
all of our matches. Kaya kabang-abang pa ang mga pangyayari dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium. It's not yet too late. Dalhin yung friends at families nyo at humabol pa kayo dito for exciting
Yes.
matches. And bukas nga, no, mangyayari agad ang ating quarterfinals. So, sunod-sunod
Wow.
talaga na laro. So, matetested talaga ang ating teams with how they would react.
Tama
Siyempre,
ka
andun
dyan.
yung explosion, pero yung mental toughness talaga nila magiging mahalaga. And this best player of the match is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. For our MVP of the match, sino ba ang napili mo, Jong?
Of course, Daphne, the cerebral assassin of National University. Well, we selected her to be the best player of this match because with a strong desire to win, yet she's very calm. She orchestrated the offense of NU Lady Bulldogs here in this match, and because of that, we've selected our MVP of the match, Abigail Pono.
At kasama niya na ngayon si Hannah Lirazon.
We are here with our MVP of the match, Abigail Pono. Abby, 25-15, 25-13, and 25-13, 3 straight sets. Abby, what more do you think can you contribute come to the quarterfinal?
For me po, ang madadagdag ko lang po sa game ko is ibigay ko lang po yung best ko and babawi po kami.
Ano nga ba yung...
Kasi po, this game po is medyo hindi po namin nag-give yung best namin kasi wala po kaming mga communication like that po.
Ano nga pa ba yung sinabi ni coach sa inyo coming this second game para sa inyong panalo ngayon?
Ano lang po, same lang din po naman yung mga pinapaalala namin ni coach sa amin na gawin po yung best namin and wag po mag-underestimate ng kalaban kasi baka po mababalik po sa amin kung ano po yung ginagawa namin sa kalaban namin.
Ayan, tama. And anyone you would like to greet?
Binabati ko po yung parents ko na nasa Cebu, friends ko na nasa Cebu, and yung mother ko po na nasa sa Dubai.
Ayan, at dahil ikaw ang aming MVP of the match, you will be receiving some freebies from Shakey's. Once again, congratulations, Abigail Pono, and to the rest of the NU Lady Bulldogs. Now back to you, Daph and Jong.
Thank you so much, Hannah. And once again, congratulations, Abigail Pono. Now let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart. Power All 99, load now.
Well, Daphne, during the first set of this match, I must say that Xavier really did their assignment naman. They have a very good floor defense as well as for NU. Loaded yung mga services for NU, but it was neutralized by a very good reception dito ng Xavier, veteran presence of Erin, very vocal as well as Vanji Alinsog. Though nawala on the latter part of the set yung service reception coverage dito ng Xavier, that's the reason why NU appears to be very dominant during the first set.
So, ang daming players talaga nag-contribute dito for NU Lady Bulldogs. We have Alinsug, Bombita, as well as Pangilinan. Courtesy, of course, para dito kay Pono for orchestrating itong NU Lady Bulldogs. Pero mas naging confident nga ang nakita natin para dito sa Xavier University, 25-15. And pagdating naman dito sa ating set number 2, we got some high five, all excitement coming from Coach Mark for Xavier University, and we also felt itong presence ni Charity Rockwell.
And also during the second set, it was really the middle blockers, not only for NU, not only Maaya, Pangilinan, and Belo, appeared to be very successful in their attacks. But as well as sabi mo nga, Daphne, Charity Rockwell, nagpakitang kilas dito that pag binibigay mo sa kanya yung bola, the efficiency on the attack sa gitna, really very good here on the side of Xavier.
And kahit si Tizon dito for NU Lady Bulldogs naman, nagpakitang gilas din. Everyone from the NU Lady Bulldogs, hindi mo na talaga ma-distinguish kung sino ang pupuntos sa kanila.
And of course, for Xavier, Daphne, there's really nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, you're selected to represent Mindanao here in the National Invitational, and that is something to be proud of as a team.
Kaya 25-13 ang ating set number 2 score. At pagdating dito sa ating final set, I've mentioned Myrtle Escanlar was part of the starting 6, but then she had to sit out for a while, and then yung comeback niya, she just contributed so much and brought so much impact for the Lady Bulldogs.
And also for NU overall, I think they've get this lesson of not underestimating yung opponent nila. They maintain the supremacy, of course, of what the volleyball community is expecting from them.
Kaya set 3 score 25-13. 3 straight set victory for the NU Lady Bulldogs, ang ating reigning UAAP champions. Now, punta tayo sa ating match summary kung saan 10 attacks lang ang nabigay sa atin ng Xavier University with big 38 attacks for the Lady Bulldogs.
And I know this match is a story of dominance for NU, but again, I want Xavier University that someday, Daphne, they go back to this very moment and draw courage and inspiration to be better players because they have a huge potential. They defend really well. And I know they'll carry this experience in the National Invitationals in Mindanao for the betterment of the sport.
Well, Abigail Pono mentioned na kailangan talaga nila bumawi pa kasi hindi yun ang best na pinakita nila. Well, that shows because their opponent errors, malaki-laki talaga doon. Well, coming up next, Team Soxer Gen will go up against University of Batangas.